Okay, in this section of the course, we're going to start to talk about the structure and settings of a Google Ads account. You're going to have one Google Ads account, but that can be broken down into multiple campaigns. So the next level down from account is called a campaign, and you can have one or many different campaigns. What is a campaign? A campaign is simply a container. It's going to hold some things called ad groups, which we'll talk about in a bit, which is just like a little mini container inside the big container. And ad groups are going to contain some form of message, some form of ad, and some form of targeting, which in this case, for now, we're talking about search, is going to be a keyword or a few keywords. So a campaign is just the structure that holds all of that together. We talked before about how many keywords do you need. And we said we're going to have around about 10 to 20 or so for each main department in your business. Now, you wouldn't create a different campaign for every single keyword. It would be just a ton of stuff to manage. And so you're just chunking down. We're going to have one campaign that might contain a few ad groups, and then ad groups each contain some keywords. So a campaign is used to group together similar things. So remember when we talked about keywords, and we said there were brand keywords and non-brand keywords. Now they're quite different beasts. Somebody searching for WebSavvy or for Mike Rhodes, that's somebody that already knows what they're looking for. They've probably been referred, they've probably been told about us. Somebody searching for, let's say, Google Ads Management maybe doesn't yet know about us. And so they are going to behave quite differently when they do that search. And they're certainly much, much less likely to come to our website and fill out some sort of form. They're less likely to become a client because they don't know who we are yet. So when we're talking about search, and that's where we're going to start, we may have two different campaigns, one for our brand keywords that we've brainstormed and one for our non-brand keywords. Brand is the easiest one to get right. You're going to have fewer keywords there. They're going to be much, much cheaper. And the people that are searching for those are much more likely to come to your site and convert. I understand the argument of maybe we don't need to bid on those because we already rank in the first position organically. That's a whole different conversation we can have on another day. But that might be a great place to practice, to get started. Your very first campaign, I would suggest, be a branded search campaign with it might be just one keyword, but maybe it's half a dozen brand keywords that live in that campaign. And then your second campaign will be your first non-brand campaign. Remember, non-brand keywords are the things that you sell, the products or services that you sell. The campaign is just the holder of all of that, and it has a whole bunch of information that goes with it. And we're going to get into those settings in a moment. But for now, I just want you to picture one account can have one or more campaigns, and then campaigns contain some other stuff that we're going to talk about a little later.